Alrighty, time for another episode of Surviving Mars. Now, we are in a honestly pretty bad situation. We are incapable of getting the supplies that we need, but there is a way out. Unfortunately, this way out is going to take quite the long time. This way out is by finding in our research tree, specifically in the social tree, a specific, well, 3 specific researches that can be in here. Now, because we're running chaos theory, this means that we have no clue where they are. They could be, for all we know, all 3 could be right here. And that's a bit of a problem. Basically, 2 of these researches are repeatable, meaning each time we get a, I think, increasing amount of money, or maybe it's a fixed amount of money, but it requires more research each time. And then the last one is just a one-time thing. So we're currently working on Dream Reality, and we're going to continue down the list until we hopefully find what we're looking for. All the while, we are going to continue to try and grow what we currently have as best as we can, which, let's be honest, probably won't be that much. But I do have a few ideas that may be able to get us some cash quickly. But of course, I need to actually check something, and that something is this. Ah, damn it, it does. It does require the machine parts. Because what my idea was is that we have 2 locations that have rare metals. There's one up here and there's one over here. These are the closest ones. And my idea was that we could build over to it, keep everything on the same power grid, put a dome near one of these and start mining. Unfortunately, that requires machine parts, which we currently lack. That being said, I still think that there's some things that we can continue to expand on and continue to grow our influence. Not a whole hell of a lot, though, as we're heavily dependent on this research and hopefully getting the researches that we need. Now, another thing that we can do is continuing to scan these different areas. Unfortunately, they do take quite a while, but we could get the possibility of finding anomalies. Now, the particular anomaly that we're looking for is the one that reveals research, as we have a chance of potentially revealing the research that we actually need. That being said, we're still not in a great situation. Our situation is honestly quite dire, and yeah, there is a way out. There is a way out, but it's going to take some time, and unfortunately, I don't like having to make you guys sit here and wait for it all. So what we're going to do is I'm going to be doing a little bit of progress in the background, and I am going to be pausing the recording. And then hopefully by the time I come back, which let's hope isn't too long, we will have made some progress. So, I am going to very, very quickly do something here on my phone, and alright. So we will be back in just a moment. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and we've hit a bit of an unfortunate problem that might actually end our game, and that is that I completely forgot that batteries require, polymer in order to be repaired, which means both of our batteries have malfunctioned. We have no polymer, which means that the colonists are going to end up dying very quickly. And as far as I'm aware, there's no polymer on the map left. Let's steal. A whole bunch of steel, no polymer anywhere. Yeah, this is a game ender right now. There is no polymer anywhere on the map, unfortunately. I might have to call it. It's not good. It's like, what, episode 2, 3, and I'm already having to call this save as a failure? That doesn't bode well. Honestly, it was just poor planning on my part. I was way too aggressive with the spending. I should have held back and only used spending when I need to. So, unfortunately, we're going to scrap this. But we are going to make a brand new save. And we are going to be incredibly aggressive to get to the point where we currently are without having nearly as much spending. That being said, it's still going to be identical. Japan, we are going to have a randomized. We are going to have our Blue Sun Corp. We are going to have a random. Mystery, we are going to have no rivals. Even though we probably should so that we can trade with them, but it's no guarantee that they're actually going to want to trade. And then finally, we're going to do Chaos Theory again. So it turns out that Chaos Theory actually is dependent on the location that you settle down in, which I think is rather interesting. So basically what that means is yeah, let's do more applicants, more tourists, because this doesn't count as cheating. I think that's everything. Yeah, that's everything. Yeah, it's basically gonna be the exact same. Okay, and this time we're actually going to change things up. Now, we don't need 2 of you. However, we can do without the transport for right now. We're going to get rid of the 2 probes. We're going to go into here, into prefabs, and we want you and you. This way, we are guaranteed to have these. We do not have to worry about not having enough money. There we go. This is what I should have done to begin with. And we still have 3.6 million, or 3,670 million, which is 3 billion, but whatever. Okay, next. Now, as I was saying before, apparently, I believe we used this location, and every single time we settle here, the chaos theory is always going to be the exact same. So what we want a completely randomized location. Maximum for all of these. We have lots of dust storms and meteors, though. I'm not a super big fan of the dust storms. Dust storms are a pain in the ass. Let's see if we can't find a location that's almost just as good as this. Oh, right there. Perfect. Lots of meteors, which is perfectly fine. They're going to damage our stuff, but when meteors hit the ground, they have a chance of dropping loot. Not only this, but it's relatively flat, which could pose a bit of a problem. We'll find out. Let's start this off. Brand new save. Not exactly impressed, but it was a lot of poor mistakes on my part. I'm not really used to playing on Chaos Theory. I usually do tech variety rather than Chaos Theory, so it was just a little bit of ooh, this is really nice, actually. We have a... Ooh, yeah. Underground rare metals and concrete right next to each other. So this is going to be the perfect place to put down a... Yeah, okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Let's put a bullet right about... That's a lot of concrete. I've never seen the concrete form like that, actually. That's weird. That is weird. Okay, well then let's just drop it right there. So like I said, we're going to be super aggressive with this. We're going to try and make as much progress as quickly as possible. So let's quickly land. There we go. Dump off all of our shit. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So we want to set up our... Actually, no, let's not set that up just yet. We want to set up our Stirling generator, which we will put right there. We want to have our concrete extractor immediately set up. Oh, so even though it shows right there, it's not actually right there. That's fucking weird. That's weird. Alright, we're gonna set it right there. It's good enough. Power. We need a power conduit going just like... There we go. Perfect. What else do we need right off the bat? We can set you down. Put you right there. Now, one thing I do like to do is specifically over every single one of my pipes, or over my power conduits, I always put pipes over them because they go straight over them and I don't have to worry about anything else. Okay, start that up. Let's get our storages up and all running. So we have metal right there. We have concrete right there. We have food we do not need yet. Rare metal. Actually, we should put down food, because food is actually fairly fucking important right this second. Exotic minerals we do not need, because that's going to be quite a while before we get into that. Polymer is down. Electronics is down. Machine parts is down. And finally, fuel is down. Wonderful. And then we go in here and we get this and we go boop. I don't know why I'm doing like a shitty American version of a German accent, but it's a thing. Put that down right there. You can come over here and you can get the fuck away from that as well, because that is going to make a shit ton of dust when it takes off. Now we're producing, well, we will be producing concrete eventually. Hopefully sooner rather than later, but they're having to gather it. So we already have fuel being produced, which is perfect. This means that this thing will be able to take off in not too terribly long. We're going to get this set up as soon as possible, and then it's just basically slowly build our way up. Well, I say slowly. Build our way up to getting our first dome. Now, did I do the self-sufficient dome? I did not. Okay, that's perfectly fine, though. That is perfectly fine, simply because it's not really necessary. And oh, that's right, research. What do we got? Decorations increase service comfort, not super useful. Deep water extraction can exploit deep water deposits. We can't even detect those yet. We do not have access to the hangars, period. Cargo capacity would be fairly nice. A low-G fungus, that's not super useful either. An underground dome, not super useful. I believe it's in engineering is deconstruction, which is what we need right off the bat as quick as we can get. And then I think we're actually going to go down here, and I think we're going to lower the volume in just a bit, and I think we're going to throw on some Mars Vision Song Contest, because now that I'm thinking about it, I don't see any reason why I would get a copyright strike, considering I'm literally playing the game. It's literally in the game. I'm not claiming to own it, because you guys can see it's literally in the fucking game. There we go. We have a little bit of background music. Which, I am a huge fan of Mars Vision Radio. I don't know why, but I fucking love it. It's my jam. This is gonna take so fucking long. I forgot. Oh, that's right. We gotta set up our little doohickeys. Our little dooker bobbles. Dooker bobble? What the fuck? These things. Six. Yeah, 6 should be enough for now. Oh, what's taking so long here? Oh, he's not in range. That's what's taking so long. Suddenly everything makes sense as to why they're not doing the things that they're supposed to be doing, because they're out of range. I'm a fucking idiot. Can you tell it's late at night? Like, I feel like it's fairly obvious that it's late at night. Now, let's see. I want to see if I can't find a underground entrance. We found water! Sweet. Where is that motherfucking underground entrance? Please tell me it's semi-near. Okay, there's one right there, actually. It's not super far away. It's not ideal, but it's not super far away. Ooh, vista next to 2 waters. Ooh. That's rather nice. There's another entrance right there. What the fuck? Aren't they supposed to be on opposite sides of the map? Or is there multiple? Is there more than 2? Can there be more than... Whoa, big-ass crater. Can there be more than 2? Because I swear they're always on opposite sides of the map. Huh. Weird. They have one over there. And we have one over here. This one's definitely closer. Not by a whole hell of a lot, but it's definitely closer. That's still a fairly long distance, though. That's not going to be an easy thing to get to. Oh, are we at max capacity? Oh, we are at max capacity for power. Kind of wish I had more of these Stirling generators. What do you take? You take polymer.
Research complete.
Thank you. Don't require maintenance less often. That is super useful right now, considering the issues that we had last time. What the fuck is that anomaly? There it is. I saw you. Did you give me something? You did. No, you didn't. What a douche. Alright, we have concrete up and running. Lovely. You love to see it. You truly do. It's such a wonderful thing. Leap forward. Oh! Okay. Alright, which one of these is going to be the most important right now? Mohole is always good for lots of resources. Morpheus is good for keeping people happy. And the artificial sun is good for power production. I'm really thinking the Mohole. It's so nice. I mean, the fact of the matter is that all of these are going to be stupid expensive. We're not going to have them anytime soon. Like, I think they cost like 200, like concrete, metal, and like either polymer machine parts or electronics. Like, they're insanely expensive. But I'm thinking the Mohole first. How close are you? 19 out of 50. Not great. Oh, right. I need these. Just put it right there. Good enough. Barely even hear it. I really hope this doesn't get me copyright striked.
Milestone achieved.
I really hope.
Someone joked we found kryptonite. It was because of the greenish-yellow hue of the beryl crystals.
Contrast with the red Martian dust made them appear almost alien. Even if they wouldn't, oh, that confused me. Even if they wouldn't make any of the colonists superhuman, they would surely give us almost supernatural powers. Our plans at Mission Control include the introduction of a long-term nuclear energy solution for the growing colony, and the beryllium that we would produce from these minerals would be an immense help in that difficult mission. We would encase the nuclear fuel rods of our nuclear reactor in beryllium and make a good use of its incredible mechanical, chemical, and nuclear properties. Reduce the cost of all physical techs by 10%. Sweet. Fucking dyslexia hitting hard there, Jesus Christ. I struggle speaking. Open, please. Anomaly! See, maybe that's what our problem was. We didn't have Mars Vision Song Contest going on. 15 drone fabs. Nice. For that, though, we need our little buddy boy over here down, which we can easily just boop. Construct, please. I would like drones. Drones! There we go. Now we're... Jesus Christ. Heathens. They're after the concrete. Jesus.
No active research.
Alright, let's just set this up right now.
Sector scan.
Let's actually put it right there. That way they can literally just get off the ship and immediately enter. Not that it really matters, but take off.
Milestone achieved.
Boosh. To space, motherfuckers. What do we got? Oh, wow. Mohole is actually really early on. Jesus. Oh, you know how to treat me good. I love me my large storage tanks. I love me my large storage tanks. The game is just being generous now. Like, we struggled there for a little bit, but now it's just a matter of now we're just ready to rock and roll. And you know what? After that thing that happened just totally last time, we definitely need a good win. Okay, we are going to preemptively put up the rare metal mine. Where the fuck is the entrance of this thing? There it is. Just preemptively have that up. That way we can just start fucking producing when we have enough colonists. Which is probably going to be after the founding, because I don't think I'm going to get geologists right off the
We've
map.
just confirmed the location of a metal-rich deposit. A drilling accident turned to our advantage.
Pretty sure we already read this one. We discovered a metal deposit. Sweet. It's over there. Nice. Love that. Oh. Oh my god. Everything is just going well this time around. Like, nothing is bad. And I love it. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, let's get our transporter and let's get a few drones. We're gonna use a drop pod, which is perfectly fine this early on. And this way we can start using the transport to get some of these farther mineral deposits. That being said, it's still gonna take us forever to get it. Alright, perfect. Rare metals is up. Wonderful.
Anomaly analyzed.
There's more to the barren environs of the Red Planet than meets the eye. A veritable treasure trove of undiscovered knowledge and wonder. So long as you know where to look.
We got hanging gardens, not super useful, and live from Mars. Again, not super useful.
Sector scanned.
Sweet, another anomaly. Oopsies. See, this is how Surviving Mars is meant to be played. Aggressive and just producing. You know, we're doing good. We're going good. Our next supply rocket will probably have prefabs that we don't have, that we can't build yet. Maybe a few Stirling generators. We're definitely going to need more of these moisture vaporators. And there's not really anything else that we honestly need from those. I think after that, it's just save up for electronics, machine parts, and polymer until we can eventually fully,
Discovered.
you know, do the thing. Oval Dome! Cool. Oh, the drones. We're at max capacity, aren't we? Yeah, we're at max capacity. Alright, well, they can just chill. They're perfectly fine as they are. Alright, where is a far off...
No
Right there.
active research.
Mega storage is unlocked. Going down the list, we have... Ooh! There we go. Polymer factory. That's actually something we really... Really? You don't get polymer right off the bat? Hold up, hold up, hold up. Oh, no shit! Really? I've never noticed that. I've always gotten... By the time I get polymer, I've already done the research. I never realized that you have to get prefabs right off the bat for them. Wow. What are we waiting on? We're waiting on concrete. I do love me some Mars Vision contest.
Welcome back for more of the Mars Vision Song Contest, right here on Mars Vision Radio with me, Edward O.
Hey, Dome is up and running. Let's fucking go.
11 landed on the moon in July 19.
Milestone achieved.
Neil Armstrong
Let's go.
mankind.
You mean didn't have?
Lunar soil for the first time.
Sector
Oh, we're not producing enough power right now.
However, that landing was nothing like
I
the last
see.
The truth
That is problematic.
there are plenty of videos about it.
That is
so
quite
check it out.
problematic.
It's a thriller. Speaking of a thriller, Michael Jackson was also inspired by Neil's walk.
Like that.
He went to the dance
Like that.
studio and invented his
Yay.
walk dance. Then again, it's been
Did these make 7? How much did they make?
Our next
They make
artist
5.
in this
Fuck.
first contest is also a Jackson, though his last name is Taylor. Maybe he'll invent a Mars walking dance move. After all,
There.
he's a Jackson too. Who knows?
Wait, what?
You know is the name of his song.
Oh, now you make 10. What?
For the USA, this is
That doesn't make
Jackson
sense, but
Taylor
whatever.
with
I'm not gonna question it. I should know better. Dun 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 dun. Quirky smile goes along with your perfect. This probably sounds like ass because the I'm pretty sure the mic I have is designed for actual content that I do. It's not designed for singing because it cuts off the high and low peaks. Oopsies, I need 2 of those. Let's see. I also need polymer, which we'll get in just a bit. I think the big one why we ran out of some money so quickly is because I did outsourcing. Yeah, that's 1 billion per. So that's probably where I lost all my money. Was me doing outsourcing and then just being way too aggressive with the purchases. We are out of polymer. Not great. But, okay. Okay, let's call in our next cargo rocket. Prefabs, we want the moisture vaporators. Yeah, let's do 3. We're also going to do 2 drone hubs. Ooh, God, this is already getting really expensive. These aren't super expensive. Alright. And then we're going to save this 1.5 for any emergency. This should honestly be enough supplies to get us through the founder phase. Which is going to be the very next thing that we're going to be doing is founders phase.
Sector scanned. No active research. Research complete.
What? What the fuck do you mean Sterling generator? Oh. When the fuck did we finish this? Oh, fuck is the door on this? Oh, I think it's that right there. Power. We need to bring that over. And then we also need to bring water over. Perfect. And that will give us polymer. So now we have all the basics essentials. We have our polymer, we have our small machine parts, and we have the small electronics. Not amazing for production, but better than nothing. School is going to be an absolute must-have. And then these last ones we can put in a hydroponics. One should theoretically be fine, but we're going to save this final slot for just in case we need a second one. And then we are going to go into decorations, and we are going to give them a small fountain. Right? Small fountain's the right one? Yeah.
Sector scanned. Research complete.
The research is doing whatever the fuck. Hey, there we go. Decommission protocol. That's what we actually need. Alright, so once the rocket lands, we can do a little bit more work. We can do a little bit more expansion. And then at that point, we wait for the rocket to go back to Earth. And then we bring in the founders. And we're going immediately to it. We're not fucking around on this. Because I want to get back up to the point that we were at as quickly as possible. And honestly, we're going to do it in one episode compared to the 2 that we did last time. This is how the game is meant to be played. Let's see. Let's bring out our power and water grids out to there. We are also going to bring out the pipe network all the way. Thank you. Alrighty. Let's see here. We got our moisture vaporizers. Perfect. There we go.
Anomaly found.
The elevator right off the bat? I don't remember. I don't think we do. I don't remember where we get the elevator from. Maybe it is the recon and exploration. We're not fucking around with that one again. Okay, live from Mars. Let's do that. We need to get down social. That way we can get to the crowdfunding. Oh, that is unfortunate.
Scanned.
I can go there. Please construct. What are we at? Wow, that's like perfect. There's going to be one person without a job. That's honestly perfect. There we go. Try and balance that as much as possible. Okay, we're waiting on the rocket to go back to Earth. That way we can bring in the founders. And then we're going to need 3 officers, 3 botanists. That's already half. We'll bring in 3 engineers, 1 for each. How the fuck is that not keeping up? It takes us to 9, which means we have 3 left. We're gonna have to do non-specialized. What is Sterling stick? Ooh, they're expensive. Yeah, sure. Let's put down one of the big ones. It's pretty much constant. It'll exactly the most ideal, but
Meteor shower incoming.
oh, that's not good. I really fucking hope. What trajectory is that? That's physics, I think, right? For the defense towers? I think. If I'm remembering correctly. Okay. I need to send you out again. Where in the holy fuck is some resources that are not close to this? Wow, there's like no resources anywhere. Holy shit. That's kind of problematic considering we need metal.
Sector scan.
Oh, it's because we haven't gone out nearly as far as I thought we did. Okay, you can grab that. There's a bunch over here. Okay. You can come back. Yeah, there's like not a whole hell of a lot of minerals out there. Not super great, but not terrible. Oh, rocket suit. Okay. Passenger rocket. Okay, so we need the 3 botanists. 1, 2, 3 botanists. We need 3 engineers. There's another engineer. Engineer. We need 1 medic. Because I'm actually changing this up on the fly. As well as 1 officer. We should probably do 2, actually. No, 1 medic, 1 officer, and then 1 geologist. Botanists, engineers. Botanists, engineers. 9 to level 12. Oh, right, the non-specialized. There we go. The botanists are the most important. We need to be making as much food as possible, as quickly as possible. Which is the best one? Yeah, I should probably just stay with wheatgrass. Until we can get the other one.
Resources are low.
Low on what? Power. You see that can't keep up? Jesus. We are consuming lots of power. Didn't realize that crater was there. That kind of spoils what I had
Sector
planned.
scan.
Alright, I probably shouldn't be as aggressive as I am with constructing these. But we've got founders coming and we have the important people. There we go. That really does not provide a whole hell of a lot of power production or power storage. Okay, we need actual storage now. That being said, we don't have a whole lot of metal, so we're gonna have to be kind of sparing with this. There. We have some storage. It's not amazing, but it's better than nothing.
Sector scanned. Research complete.
Alright, sweet. We got those. You can go out. And founders. You 3. Oh. Seriously, we're maxed already? Jesus.
Resources are low. Milestone.
Full of hope and determination, the first founders have set foot on the Red Planet.
New colonists have arrived.
Not helpful, game. Botanists are where they need to be. The officer's in there. The medic is in there. You guys are there. You. One there. One there. What do you need? Oh, shit. That's right. Electronics requires rare metal. That just requires standard metal, and this just takes water and fuel. Oh, whoops. This doesn't have power.
Anomaly found.
Yes, we know. Can you build the fucking conduit?
Sector scan. No active research.
There's Morpheus again. What the fuck? Well, I guess it's a good thing we didn't choose Morpheus, because Morpheus is right at the top. Jesus. Alright. So, once Founders is over, the most important colonists will be geologists. Simply because the electronics require a rare metal, which means we're not producing money so long as the small electronics factory is, yeah, so. We also are going to need... Holy shit, space elevator. We're gonna need the apartments as well. And we'll replace the living complexes with apartments. They do provide a comfort debuff, but the sheer amount of people that they can store inside of them is going to be so damn important. Because colonists don't like going to other domes to work. Annoyingly.
Resources are low. Milestone achieved.
Yay, we made food. We should hopefully be producing more food than we're consuming, so that's one less thing that we have to worry about. What prefabs do we have? We have a drone hub and a Martian university. Kind of surprising. So I'm thinking... 3 geologists. Get more engineers, but alright, 3 geologists. 3 geologists, 1 3 geologists, 1 medic, 1 non-specialized, and the rest is officers. That's gonna be your plan. Yeah, I can't until the thing is over. If we can get a Martian born, the founder stage will be over. That would be nice. What spires do we have? I don't think we have access to any right now. We have access to the sanatorium, oddly enough. It was you. And I lost half.
Reminds us of the importance of standing together. This is Keisha Fernandez with Here We
Yeah. Survivor is nice and all, but theoretically we shouldn't be running out of resources, so. We have plenty of polymer now. We should be making a significant amount as well. That just requires metal. You can come back, drop off the metal. I want food.
Sector scan.
Oh, are we consuming more food than we're producing? Oh, we found out where the meteor storm is. Thank God is way the fuck over there. That would be really bad right now if that was anywhere near us. With that in mind, actually, don't go over there because you'll probably get hit by a meteor. I do remember there was some metal over here somewhere. There we go. Lovely. You know what? Let's actually change this. Yeah, let's do that. This is going to be way more important. So we're actually going to do 4 geologists, 1 non-specialized, 1 medic, and then the rest is officers. More anomalies. It's going to take a while to get over. And then eventually we need to get over to... Not that. General training... Space elevator. Yeah, see, these projects are stupid expensive. 400 concrete, 200 metal, and 150 polymer. 400 concrete, 100 metal, 300 machine parts, 200 concrete, 400 metal, and 300 electronics. Like, these things are stupid expensive. But yeah, we're going to have to make another dome here in not super long going over to this metals deposit. Come on, just make a Martian born already. Let's actually quickly preemptively make a second landing pad. It's gonna have to be slightly offset, but that's okay. Because what I like doing is having 2 rockets, one for resupplies as well as maybe for the planetary missions, as well as one that is constantly coming back and getting full rare metals and then launching off so we have a steady flow of income. Right now that's not super useful, but these things are dirt cheap, so I don't really care. Lovely. Go and get some more metal. Oh yeah, that's a decent stockpile of metal so far. Let's expand our storage for concrete, because that's always a good amount, a good thing to have. And let's get a few more sectors up and running. Go and research that. Just waiting on that Founders right now. How long have we been recording for? For 50 minutes. Okay, we still got a little bit of time. Hopefully that didn't just stop the audio for the game, me tabbing out. If it did, I apologize. I really want to dedicate these drones, but I don't want to put down another drone hub unless I have to, simply because we can't produce them. I want to maximize our range. Oh, I just realized there's a fucking metal deposit right here. I'm a dumbass. You guys have probably been seeing that pointed out like, hey, moron, there's one right there, right next to you. Yeah, I realize that now.
Anomaly analyzed.
There's more to the barren environs of the
Factory amplification and low G shaft tunneling. Low G shaft tunneling, isn't that the... Yeah! Low G shaft tunneling, the elevator. Nice. Increased production by 25%, but also increases power consumption by 20. Not ideal right now. I would love to get the oval dome, but that thing is expensive.
Resources are low.
When life gives you lemons.
on an alien world. That takes guts, to say the least.
One of the founders got the enthusiast trait. That's the spirit. I'm tempted to get more engineers, but the fact of the matter is that we won't have a lot of production from this. But again, it's just a lot of waiting for this motherfucking founder stage. It always annoys me how long this thing takes. 10 days. Like, God. It does not need to be that long. Dun, 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 dun.
I'm Edward O. Martian, and you're listening to Mars Vision Radio, the bringer of the Mars Vision Song Contest. Don't miss out. Keep listening.
It also doesn't help because I think that the audio that goes through the mic is like a second behind the music, so it's like I'm just slightly out of sync. At least that was when I was recording a video of me singing, which will never be published, in case you're wondering. That will never be published. And for those of you who know that video and have seen that video, if you ever share it, I swear to God. Alright, good. We're producing enough food where we're out, yeah, now thinking about that. We're gonna need another hydroponics. That's not gonna be enough to keep up. Yeah, let's just preemptively do it. We'll get 3 botanists. 4 geologists, 3 botanists. 1 non-specialized. 1 medic. And that'll be, that's 9, I think, so I'll leave for 3 officers. Not terrible. Not exactly ideal, though.
Resources are low.
Unfortunately, there's just not really a whole hell of a lot to do while we wait for the founders. Like, I could expand, but we're already kind of short on supplies simply because of this map. I need light, please. Thank you. Ask and thou shalt receive. Where the fuck is some metal? Ooh, there's a bunch right there. Nice. Ooh, there's also a rare metal right there. Wow, this one is just delivering the majority of stuff that we need on a fucking silver platter. There's a vista right next, 2 vistas right next to us. There's a metal down here. There's another concrete over here. Holy shit, this map rocks. Research site over here, like, god damn. Metal way up there, like, dude, this... Hey, there we fucking go. Martian born, which means the fucking founders is over. Art workshop, we don't really care about that. Let's do orbital engineering simply because I want to get the thingamabob that's down engineering, I think. Alright, immediately call in. All of you, go the fuck away. 1. Where are all my geologists at? Where are my geology boys? Where are my geology boys? I need my geology. I need my fucking Jesus. I need to do this one at a time or I'm going to get distracted. Okay. So there's our 4 geologists. We need botanists. We need 3 botanists. There's 1 botanist, 2 botanists, 3 botanists. We need 1 medic. We need 1 non-specialized. We have 3 left, which we can do officers. Where the fuck are the officers at? Where are my police? Police. Ooh, hello. You know what? We're gonna change it again just a little bit. 1 officer. I need 1 more officer. And do 1 engineer as well. Who the fuck is another officer, dude? What, do we not have police on Earth? Jesus Christ. We're still going. There's no officers. There's 1. Jesus. Launch. Alright, there we go. That'll max out our rare metals extractor. That'll max out our hydroponics. That'll get the 2nd person in the grocer. We'll get a 2nd medic. We won't max this out, but we will have at least 1 person on each shift, which is what is really important right now. And then we have 1 extra engineer, which I'm probably going to throw him. I was going to throw him in polymer, but I might throw him in small machine parts.
Sector scanned.
Japanese. Apparently he's Japanese. You don't look Japanese. Like, I don't mean to be rude, but you do not look Japanese. Oh yeah, what the fuck? There's 2 people that are Japanese. Workaholic. Oh, that's really nice. Thank you. Japanese. Hangover. Great, thanks. Water chip. Oh, you motherfucker. $250. Yeah, let's just do that. What, that cut it in half? Yeah, it looks like it cut it in half. Not exactly the most ideal, but it's fine.
Resources are low.
Well, that's not what you want to see. Hey, we actually have some excess. Nice. We're not going to start selling yet, though. I want to have a good buffer first. Solely for the electronics. I want that buffer. Also, yeah, it looks like we are going to need the machine parts. The engineer on the machine parts. Who the hell were you? You're over there, okay.
Sector scanned.
Contestant is Bjorn Bjork, a 29-year-old Swedish vocalist representing our most generous sponsor, Paradox Interactive. Famed for their fantastic computer games. So fantastic, they're playing in the absolute highest league of digital games. One of Paradox's owners in the small town of Umea, also known as the City of Birches. Back in the 1980s, the city's hockey team, Bjork,
Landing.
was very successful in the Swedish hockey. The league, at the time, considered one of the best on earth. Eventually, Bjork then lost their hockey playing proficiency, got beaten.
New
kicked out of
colonists
the
have
league.
arrived.
Bjorn sings about breaking up the league. I don't think he will leave the highest hockey league, though. I think he will leave the lower musical league in favor of a higher one. Makes sense?
This son of a
Here
bitch.
he is now, in collaboration with Paradox Interactive.
There we go.
Bjorn Bjork singing his song.
Wonderful. Now we're fucking producing. Now we're fucking producing. Do you really just move it to whatever? Stop it. Thank you. Fucking work there. God. We're trying to go to Polymer. I do not need you going to Polymer. No. Get that out of there. Yes, stay in there. That means it will be out producing. How much are we producing per soul? 0.6. Fucking A. Well, we're still out producing. So, there's that. Not by much, but we're still out producing. Got them all out. Yep. Okay, perfect. Go.
No active research.
Yay. Underground trains? What the fuck? It's not what I told you to research. Gravity engineering. We got megas. Holy shit. I feel like that should not be that high.
Sector scanned.
Lovely. Everything's looking good. Everything is looking good, ladies and gentlemen. 1.3. How much are we consuming? Only 0.2. Really? Wow. That's actually kind of surprising. Who the fuck are you? What are you doing? You're doing nothing. Get metal. Douche. I have to say, this is an I've had some good starts in my personal saves that I used to play back in the day. This might be my best one, honestly. This is a really good start. Like, this is up there. This is nice. But I'm also being a little bit more aggressive than I need to be right now. We're probably going to slow it down now, because now we're technically beyond where we were before. But we had a really good start, immediately having the underground rare metals. Yay! The chip has been fixed. Or the chip has been delivered, and the thing, whatever the fuck it was, has been fixed. I'll be honest, I have no clue. Make that. Deconstruct that.
It's a rough life here on Mars. You can't prepare for addiction.
Fuck you and your alcoholism. Does this provide... Yeah, it does provide drinking. Okay. Food. Lots of food. We'd love to see that. Oh, shit. We have a lot of this. Nah, I'd rather not deform the terrain if I don't have to. There. Be free, heathens. Jesus. God damn, how much fucking concrete do you need? Oh, that'll piss him off. Here, I want to see him get it really pissed off. Be free, drones! Must even everything. Psychotic things. I mean, in all fairness, I did it to them. Like, I can't be like, oh, you know, they're just weird for the sake of being weird. No, I fully understand what I did. Bring the metal in. Ooh, more water. Cool. Not super useful considering it's so far away, but still cool. The metal down here. Slurp that on up. So I wonder, because I know that concrete deposits have a maximum amount. Yeah, see? So I'm wondering, as this gets lower and lower and it starts running out, will this all around here fade away? I have no idea. I'm kind of curious to see, though. Guru.
Resources are low.
What resources are low? There are resources that are low? There shouldn't be. What's low? Nothing's low. Well, electronics probably. Oh, machine parts. Yeah. Oh, we're researching right now. I was like, wait, where the fuck is the upgrade that we were supposed to have? We're probably going to boost only the machine parts, just to make sure that we don't run out of those. The others we're outproducing by a landslide. We're doubling our production of electronics, which granted is incredibly slow as is, and the polymer is nowhere even near close. So, the machine parts is where we're really lacking right this second, which is probably what we're going to upgrade. Oh, really? That's not ideal. Any more metal around here somewhere? Anywhere. It's completely fucking barren over here. There's a bunch of metal right there. Alright, but with that, I believe we are actually over time. Yes, we are over time. So, we are going to end off this episode here. We made a lot of progress to getting back to where we actually need to be with a brand new save. This one, I can guarantee, is going to go significantly longer because we have the fundamentals set up. We're not going to run out of anything. Well, we might run out of metal, but we should be able to keep up with that by gathering shit.
Active research.
So, I don't think we're going to have another issue like what we had before. Actually, no, we can't do that right now because we don't have power protection enough. Do we have access to the advanced Sterlings? No, we don't. I wonder if we can get the prefabs for this. I know that I said that I was stopping, but I need to keep going for a minute. Because otherwise I'm gonna forget to do this. Okay, that is gonna piss off the polymer production. Jesus. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys are looking forward to Friday's continuation of this, Surviving Mars, as well as Saturday and Sunday's live streams at noon Central Standard Time, where we're doing RimWorld on Saturday, and Sunday Night Live on Sunday, where we're probably going to be doing Modded Survival Season 2, coming in at Tuesday with our next Shattered Legacies deep dive. Hopefully it won't be as disappointing as Tuesday's was, because yeah, I don't think that the community really cares about that one, but I was kind of disappointed with the way that it came out. So that's probably going to be our first revisited episode, is revisiting Isaiah at a later date. And then coming right back here on next Wednesday with, once again, more Surviving Mars. That being said, next week, because it is the holidays once more, the schedule might be touch and go. I will probably have a video out on Friday, as well as I will probably stream next Saturday and Sunday, but I have no guarantees at this time. So until then, guys, see ya.